Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's Julianne here, and today I'm sharing this almost one layer card featuring some stamps and dies from Trinity Stamps. I'm going to be using the dir-tea bunny, a bunch of candy pieces from the candy jar stamp set, the springtime sentiments, as well as the hello word die. And I started out my card today by trimming down a piece of expressive blending cardstock to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to be stamping the dir-tea bunny throughout using some Memento Tuxedo black ink since I do plan on doing some Copic coloring today. I'm going to start by stamping him in the center of my panel, and then I'm going to be repositioning him in each corner, making sure that I wipe my stamp down before moving it to make sure that I don't transfer any leftover ink. Have you ever had a stamp set that you just can't put down? Well, this bunny is definitely that stamp set for me. I've created quite a few cards with him recently, and today I wanted to create a card where I could try a few different color combinations on him, and I wanted to continue with my rainbow theme I've been doing lately, so I knew I wanted my card to be super bright and colorful, so that's how I came up with my card today. I would love to know what stamp set you just can't put down right now. Let me know down in the comments. So I'm just going to continue stamping him until I have him stamped in each corner before moving on. Next, I'm going to start working on filling in all of the empty space on my background. And for that, I'm going to be stamping a bunch of the candy pieces from the candy jar stamp set. And I'm going to be positioning them throughout my background and stamping them with my Memento Tuxedo black ink as well. I've had this stamp set for quite some time now, so I'm glad I've finally gotten a chance to use it, and I can't wait to create some more cards with it. Once I have filled in my background with all of my candy pieces, I'm going to start working on my Copic coloring. Next, I'm going to start working on my Copic coloring, and I'm going to start with each of my bunnies today, and I'm going to be coloring each of them in a different color combination. The video where I was filming the coloring of the center bunny had some issues, so I have listed the colors at the top of my screen, but the coloring process is going to be the same for each one. I'm going to be starting with my darkest shade, adding it to the outside of each bunny, and then I'm going to be coming in with my lighter shades, working down to my lightest color, so that way each bunny's face is lighter than the rest of his body. Now to create that dot texture that everybody loves, once I'm done coloring, I'm going to be coming back in with those same shades, and I'm going to be bringing just the tip of my marker to my cardstock, and I'm just going to be lightly adding pressure to create each dot. And again, I'm going to be starting with my darkest shade, going just around the edge, working my way to my lightest. I have used this bunny in quite a few cards as I mentioned earlier, and you can find all the videos right here on my YouTube channel if you want to see even more color combinations. So I'm just going to continue to color in each of my bunnies, and then I'm going to move on to coloring in the candy. I will have all of my marker caps off to the side so that you can follow along with each of my color combinations if you are interested. I'm just going to put on some music and I'll be right back. Once I have finished all of my coloring, I'm going to start working on my sentiments for my card today. I'm going to be using the new Springtime Sentiment stamp set to stamp in white heat emboss two of the sentiments that can be found in this set. I'm going to be stamping both sentiments using some Versamark ink, and I'm going to be stamping them onto some black cardstock. Since I am heat embossing today, I did use my anti-static powder tool, and that's going to make it so when I apply my embossing powder as I am here, it's only going to stick to the areas that I have stamped. When it comes to white heat embossing sentiments, I always choose Gina K Fine White Embossing Powder. I feel that this embossing powder really works well with such small sentiments as the ones I'm using today, but of course you can use whatever embossing powder you like. Off camera, I did die cut both sentiments as well as the Hello word die. Using that die, I die cut a total of 3 of the Hello sentiments, 2 with some black cardstock, and 1 with some blue glitter cardstock. And I'm going to be adhering all 3 of those together using some liquid adhesive to give my sentiments some added dimension. I did stamp 2 sentiments on that black cardstock, but I decided I just wanted to go with 1, which I really thought was just perfect for how I'm feeling because hey, this chick has definitely had it. I am tired of being home. I work from home. I never really leave the house, and I'm just ready to go back to work, to be honest with you all. Once I have all of my sentiments adhered to my background, I'm going to come in with my Wink Estella pen to add some glitter to all of my candy pieces, and that's going to complete my card for today. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel for more card making ideas. All the supplies I used in today's video will be listed and linked down below in the description. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day and you're continuing to stay safe and happy crafting.